The adaptation and mitigation strategies to cope with the heat and air pollution, such as misting systems, cooling centers, air purifiers, renewable energy sources and emission reduction policies. As Southeast Asia faces record-breaking heat and air pollution, some cities and countries are taking steps to adapt to the changing climate and mitigate its impacts on human health and the environment. Here are some examples of the strategies that are being implemented or proposed in the region. Misting systems. These are devices that spray fine droplets of water into the air to lower the temperature and increase humidity. They are often installed in public places such as parks, sidewalks, markets, and restaurants. For example, Bangkok has installed misting systems outside some buildings and along some streets to provide relief from the scorching heat. Cooling centers. These are public facilities that offer air-conditioned spaces for people to rest and cool down during heat waves. They can also provide water, snacks, medical services and information on heat-related illnesses. For example, Seoul has designated more than 3,000 cooling centers across the city, including libraries, community centers, subway stations, and churches. Air purifiers. These are devices that filter out harmful particles and gases from the air, such as dust, smoke, pollen, and ozone. They can be used indoors or outdoors to improve air quality and reduce exposure to pollutants. For example, Jakarta has installed giant air purifiers in some of its busiest areas, such as shopping malls, bus terminals, and schools. Renewable energy sources. These are sources of energy that do not emit greenhouse gases or other pollutants when they are used, such as solar, wind, hydro and geothermal power. They can help reduce the reliance on fossil fuels, which are the main contributors to global warming and air pollution. For example, Vietnam has set a target of increasing its share of renewable energy in electricity generation from 10% in 2020 to 30% by 2030. Emission reduction policies. These are policies that aim to limit or reduce the amount of greenhouse gases or other pollutants that are released into the atmosphere by various sectors, such as transport, industry, and agriculture. They can include regulations, incentives, taxes, or subsidies. For example, India has implemented a national clean air program that sets targets for reducing particulate matter concentrations in 102 cities by 2024. These are some of the adaptation and mitigation strategies that Southeast Asia is adopting or considering to cope with the heat and air pollution crisis. However, more action is needed at the local, national, and regional levels to address the root causes of climate change and ensure a sustainable future for the people and the planet.